Imagine a world where ambition knows no bounds, where a single man's vision reshapes the destiny of an empire. This is the story of Gaius Julius Caesar, a tale of conquest, political intrigue, and an insatiable thirst for power. Born on July 12, 100 BCE, into the patrician Julii family, young Caesar was immersed in Rome's elite society. Despite their noble lineage, the family wasn't particularly wealthy. His father died when he was just 16, leaving him under the guidance of his formidable mother, Aurelia. Caesar's ascent began in the political arena. He first served as a military tribune, gaining experience in command. He then became a quaestor, managing financial affairs in Hispania, where he impressed Roman authorities. Rising further, he was elected aedile, organizing grand public games that won him the people's admiration. His growing influence earned him the position of Pontifex Maximus, Rome's chief priest, a role he used to expand his political reach. Eventually, he was appointed praetor, granting him judicial authority before securing the powerful governorship of Hispania Ulterior. In 60 BCE, Caesar, Crassus, and Pompey formed the First Triumvirate, an informal political alliance that dominated Roman politics for several years. Their attempts to amass political power were opposed by many in the Senate. In 58 BCE, as proconsul, Caesar embarked on the Gallic Wars, aiming to expand Rome's territories. Over 8 years, he led campaigns against various tribes, showcasing his military genius. One of his early significant victories was the Battle of Bibracte, where he crushed the migrating Helvetii. However, not all battles favored Caesar. At Gergovia, he suffered a rare defeat against the fierce Gallic leader, Vercingetorix. But Caesar's resilience was unmatched. He pursued Vercingetorix to Alesia in 52 BCE, where he executed one of history's greatest siege strategies. Trapping the Gauls with dual fortifications, he achieved a decisive victory, cementing his dominance over Gaul. Caesar rose to become one of the most powerful politicians in the Roman Republic through a string of military victories in the Gallic Wars completed by 51 BC, which greatly extended Roman territory. During this time, he both invaded Britain and built a bridge across the River Rhine. These achievements and the support of his veteran army threatened to eclipse the standing of Pompey, who had realigned himself with the Senate after the death of Crassus in 53 BC. Back in Rome, political tensions simmered. Ordered to disband his army, Caesar faced a pivotal choice. In 49 BCE, he made his fateful decision, crossing the Rubicon River, declaring, "The die is cast." This defiant act ignited a civil war. In 48 BCE, Caesar confronted Pompey the Great at Pharsalus. Though outnumbered, his strategic brilliance led to Pompey's crushing defeat. Fleeing to Egypt, Pompey met his untimely death. Caesar defeated the last of Pompey's supporters at the Battle of Munda in 45 BC, cementing Caesar's victory and finishing civil war between two factions. In Egypt, Caesar became entangled with the enigmatic Cleopatra, forming both a political and personal alliance that resulted in the birth of Caesarion. Upon his return to Rome, Caesar introduced sweeping reforms, restructuring the calendar, redistributing land, and expanding the Senate. But his increasing power unsettled the elite. In 44 BCE, Caesar was named dictator for life by the Roman Senate, but shortly fearful of his power and domination of the state, a group of senators led by Brutus and Cassius assassinated Caesar on the Ides of March, 15th March, 44 BCE. A new series of civil wars broke out, and the constitutional government of the Republic was never fully restored. Caesar's great-nephew and adopted heir Octavian, later known as Augustus, rose to sole power after defeating his opponents in the last civil war of the Roman Republic. Augustus created the position of emperor, ending the Republic. Augustus was primarily called princeps, which translates to first citizen, rather than emperor, even though he is considered the first Roman emperor, and the era of the Roman Empire began. Julius Caesar's legacy is undeniable. His life and death marked the transformation of Rome, from republic to empire. His conquests shaped history, his reforms reshaped society, and his name remains immortal, echoing through time.